Hey, welcome back to Taylor's Cliffs, where the sun is rising and people have got the plague. Although, hold it, they're hopping out and running away. I think, are they cured? Yeah, our plague people have developed immunity. So that actually was not nearly as terrible as I thought it was going to be. But I still do want Squishy to, like last time they got the plague, we were like, I was really panicked. I was like, I mean, plague, that's like terrible. That wiped out half of Europe, right? That's like awful. But no, we ended up okay. So let's see. So good. Squishy is working on that. I like that a lot. We maybe need some more like pants and shirts and stuff. So now that Xana is back up to full strength, let's make another 4 pairs of pants and four shirts. That would be kind of a good thing. And beyond that, we have got ourselves a colony that is just working really, really, really well. Which is fantastic, and why it pains me to say it's about time to leave. It's about time for us to launch and go out into the world and get cargo pods and come over here onto the peninsula. And I think we're going to want to come. I've been thinking about it a bit. We have to be able to get, I mean, we can get out to about in here. We're right here. So you can see it's not a huge distance. I don't think anywhere here will get us out to this island. So probably we'll want to hop to here and then hop out like to somewhere over here. But I'm going to want some rocks and mining. So probably this spot right here, this arid shrubland. It's got marble limestone and slate. It's got year-round growing. It won't have a lot of good dirt. So that's kind of a worrisome thing. But it's you know, small hills. Right? These are all small hills. I guess I could do that one. Actually, I think this one would be better because it'll be coastal and that'll help things a bit. So, I mean, really, I'm kind of putting it off. It's kind of time, I think. Maybe not immediately. I mean, well, let's see. Let's think about this. Be good to have Squishy finish up, you know, get as much of this stuff as we can. But you know, we're getting done on the research. I'm gonna do some caskets. I want to get an antimatter reactor researched. This stuff I can all research later. Right now, I'm just trying to only do I'm doing all the research that needs a multi-analyzer taken care of because these are cheap to build. These are temperature to build. Oh, and it's bad temperature in here. That is something probably we've been holding us back all this time. And I just haven't really been paying attention to, so I need to do that. Let's see if I can fix this. So let's copy these settings first, delete that. Part of what's happening is stuff is getting stuck in there. In that door. And let's just come like this. And paste the settings. So that's one thing. Something else we can do, because we do have a really good power supply. Once this gets, you know, sorted out, is Ringo's sorting it out right now. Come on, get that. Yeah, there you go. Is we can just put in a cooler. Maybe right here. Doesn't really matter where it goes. Put in a cooler right there. Just keep it, you know, in the 70s, not the 99s. Do we have work speed? Yeah, that one has a work speed temp problem too. I think we'll be stuck with that. I'm not sure the best way to do that. But look at that. Oh my gosh. We've been saying, oh, problems with meals. Once we got this sorted out, Bjorn is just cracking through them like nobody's business. But yeah, I do think, man, that so we're not going to send everybody right away. So we got to think about like who do we want to send first? Also, why? Oh, Newt's had his left leg shot off. So let's give him a left peg leg so we can get rid of him. He's just eating our food. We don't need that. Well, let's also make sure that it's Ringo who does it, because Nick and KWK might be okay, but Nick has cataracts, so we don't want him to do that. So we'll let people sleep now. Steve apparently is in all of the building we have to do, because he's working on the mining, which is, I think, just fine. But people will sleep. We'll see him in the morning. So, apparently I didn't realize KWK was heading over, even though I took her off of this to do the operation. And I don't know if you saw, but Newt has been crushed to death. She failed catastrophically. I have absolutely no idea how KWK managed to crush Newt while installing a peg leg. Like, how would you do that? Do you drop the peg leg on his face? That's crazy. All right. Well, he's still not a problem. I guess people are going to probably have a little bit of a, innocent prisoner died. There it is. There it is. Yeah, sorry guys, but that happened. That did happen. All right, that's not connected to power. I thought it would be connected to power. Little more. All right, that should be fine. Anyway. All right, I find that really funny. I also don't like that my dromedary is in there. Animals, is dromedary calf? Is it no food? So this should all be no food. I gotta fix that real quick, and I'll get back to saying what I was saying. So clear the no food area. I should probably also make this not be home area, just because I don't want my cleaners to like bother cleaning it. That's kind of a waste of time and of what it's for. Anyway, here's what I want to do. I want to get an advanced party of just 2 people who are pretty good kind of all-rounders, if you know what I mean. And send them along with some food and some building materials. Oh, party, cool. Good idea. Hopefully everybody will join. It's a party to offset the sadness of the loss of an innocent prisoner who died. Anyway. So, and the one question is, who are we going to send? Like, who can we trust as just 2 people to come out and start this new colony? So that's the thing I'm kind of thinking about, kind of wondering. Is anyone attending this party? You're not. No. Oh, okay. Steve is. Oh, the party's down here. KWK must have been as well. Yeah. Boy, it's a small party. Almost nobody went to it. That's kind of sad, really. Steve and Ringo and KWK have a minor break risk, but they're probably upset that no one came to their party. They're like, we invited you all, you just totally ignored us. You guys suck. Which, to be fair, is kind of true. That's kind of suck. Anyway, yeah, who do I want to send? So I'm thinking maybe Sergeant Pepper. I can't. So I'm thinking Squishy for one thing. He's really well-rounded. He's not great at anything, but he can just do stuff. Like, there's nothing he can't do, even if he's not fast at it. And he's technically dull, so he might be a good person to send around. Maybe Vorn Ame, because we don't need to do cooking while we're there, though. Like, we need construction. So I'm kind of tempted to send Sergeant Pepper. Like, maybe Sergeant Pepper and then Squishy. Maybe those 2 are the ones who should go. Because let's think about this. What am I going to need when I get over there? Like, the main thing I'm going to have to do right away is build. Because we can, like, food, we're making it here. We can just make it and launch it. We've got a ridiculous amount of... Well, it's not ridiculous, but we have a lot of chem fuel. So actually, we should think about this. So we have when these are filled, it's 150 each. So it's 600 for like a full 4 pods. That's going to cost 600 chem fuel. So for 5 loads of this, that would be 3,000. So we have like enough chem fuel for like 4.5-ish, 5-ish. Sorry, it was 5 for like maybe like 7-ish full loads, I should say. I don't actually know how many loads like we're gonna want to send, but we've got a good setup. We've got lots of growing and lots of food. So what I think we should do is we should send over. We want people who can fight reasonably well. Sergeant Pepper is reasonably good. Squishy is also okay, and we want to send them over with like reasonably good weapons as well. I don't think I actually want Sergeant Pepper taking well, maybe he'll take it, but I think like I want him to have maybe a good assault rifle. So maybe actually I should make a good assault rifle, or. That's also 7 components, though. That's a lot of components. So if I'm going to spend that much components, I might as well make a charge rifle, to be honest. But anyway, yeah, I want to send them over. So I'll send them with some food. I'll send them with a bunch of blocks. I'll send them with like some steel and some components as well. But... and some food for eating, like a couple of beds, but some blocks just to build up some stuff right away. And actually, you know what else I want to do? I want to build... well, I want to build a couple more turrets as well. And then send some turrets over with them also. So... I'm actually tempted to send some steel turrets. But one thing I'm thinking that I need to send, actually, is I need to send a bunch more components. I feel like we're really low on components. So it might be a smart idea to do a bunch more digging. And to see if we can find some components. And also we can build up our block supply while we're at it too. So let's mine this out. Of course, the bulk goods trader might have a bunch of components for us too, which would be swell. So Bjorn, now that you're doing amazing with those meals, why don't you come and trade over here? There we go. So now I decided I want to trade the Boomalope and the Cassowary, and I thought we had a wild boar, don't we? Oh, maybe it's in here. No? Okay. Well, maybe not. Oh, there it is. Way down here. All right. The wild boar. I just don't think we need them at all. We could buy some fine meals. We're making them pretty well. We could buy some survival meals. I mean, I see the attraction of them. Now, we can sell the meat. That was the suggestion that we had last time, and that's why we built a trading spot inside our freezer, and I might just do that. Looks like all of our meat is about the same price. Like, none of it's worth a lot more, so it doesn't really matter what we sell. So keep a mind on that. Now components. I'm gonna buy their 12 components for sure. Let's buy another like 20 neuroamine because I just like having it around. Their medicine's real expensive. I think it's better for us to make our own. I'm keeping our smoke leaf joints. I will buy another, I think, 25 beer. And my thinking is I'll send some beer over with the crew that's about to go. And I'm not going to buy any wood, I don't think. I don't want to buy any of these clothes. We'll sell the bad clothes. I mean, just to get rid of them, if nothing else. So 50% t-shirt. And we'll keep the wooden dining chair. So, yeah, that's what we'll sell. That's what we'll buy. Do we want to sell anything else? I mean, if we just sold all this alpaca meat, it's not a ton. And, like, all the chicken meat, all the cobra flesh, that still makes us a profit. We keep the other meats that we have. Still a lot we have to work with. Maybe we could sell more meat. I mean, I kind of feel like... well, I don't know. I just want to look. But, yeah, okay, there's no stuff... there's no what's what I'm looking for. There's no eggs or whatever there right now. So we aren't making eggs and milk as fast as Bjorn is making the good meals, which is why probably we're only at 10 right now instead of more. But even so, I think it's, you know, the fine meals, he's got an egg now, but they're just, you know, they're gravy, right? Pun kind of intended, but now I'm embarrassed about it. But you get the idea. They're extra. We don't really have to worry a whole lot about them at all. So I think that's good. I don't feel the need to sell a bunch more meat. I think we're okay. For the money and for the meat. We'll probably send some silver over there when we go as well. But, you know, the main thing keeping me right now, actually, from just doing it is I want to get more components. Wait, I didn't want to do it that way. I wanted to do it that way. I'm not sure how I screwed that up. Now I'm hoping we'll find, let's remove these plants. I'm hoping we'll find some components in there. I also could, let's see, is this thing, that thing's on still. I should turn that off. All right, bunch of kibble. Let's put a pile of kibble right here. Really, to be honest. And then our animals, they can just eat it. This is the area they get stuck in when I put them, you know, somewhere to be safe as well. So there it is. All right, people are waking on up again and doing their thing. So what's everyone up to this morning? Xanet's still sleeping. He's tired, guys, sleeping in. Eating a fine meal. Fine way to make up. Nick is rebalancing himself. He's finding his chi, doing the meditating. Steve's planting some horseshoes. Soul is planting. Oh, for the love of gut worms. All right. So I'm trying to remember. I've had these before. All right. Gut worms won't kill you. So basically, the people who were on good medicine, actually, basically nobody needs to be on good medicine anymore, because we don't have to, you know, get rid of this quickly. I don't actually know. I should probably do a RimWorld science video and figure out if gut worms go away faster with medicine than without, or if you just waste medicine. But we don't need it. It's not like the plague where we had to get everyone kind of healed right away. People are gonna throw up. There's squishy, there's more for you to be doing, but people are going to be throwing up, and we are going to need somebody to be cleaning. So Nick, you're mainly a hauler. Sergeant Pepper, let's see. You're researching. We could I kind of actually just have you. You're at 15 and Soul is like almost a 20. Have you just do the cleaning? Someone's got to do the cleaning though. Mango is growing and mining all the time. Ghost Iron is growing. Those are important things that need doing. Ringo, you get to be a cleaner now. You get to just clean like nobody's business. Okay, I should actually look for like slag chunks that are laying around as well, because yeah, like these ones right here, we can totally just haul these. And once they're hauled, they'll get made into more steel by the bill that's where's that bill? Wait a minute, oh yeah, right here. There it is. I was like, did we not do that? But yeah, we totally did. Okay, and Ghost Iron, she's a little pain. Oh, because of a scratch scar, maybe? It's not much pain. She wants a bionic body part. Alright, I understand. It's always disappointing to want something and not be able to have it. Anyway, yeah, so I want to get out of here. I want to start loading up. You know what? We can do it. We don't need here's what I'm going to do. I am going to actually come and we've never used them. I don't know if we're going to need them. I am going to uninstall these 2 turrets. And let's see. We were going to send Squishy and Sergeant Pepper, right? Although it might be a... maybe I shouldn't send them when they have gut worms. This is so frustrating. Not sure the best way to take care of this. My plan is... Okay, so my plan is to send whoever it is, like Squishy and Sergeant Pepper, say. Sergeant Pepper also has the gut worms. Ugh. But like to send them with pemmican. So we don't have to make a refrigerator or a freezer right away. And then just a bunch of blocks. And have them just kind of build like a spot and like make some beds and you know what I'm trying to say. In fact, that's what I think I'm going to do now. I'm going to go ahead and make some more beds. Have Steve make some more beds. And maybe make some more dining chairs. And maybe even make a dining table. And we might have to chop down some more wood to get this going. But that will all be stuff then that we can like load into the pods. So when they land, as soon as they land, they'll have that stuff right away to set up. So there's not going to be any worry about that. And actually, on that same vein, let's have him make a chess table too. There we go. All right, battery breaks down because Randy just likes to dig through our components like it's nobody's business. Oh, crap. All right, that's now a new way that enemies can try to attack us. So, let's do... That's unfortunate. I should have been kind of aware of that. Let's put a door right there, and then we're going to do more of the zigzag digging, like we did over here, and put in some traps. So, and that'll come right out into our shooting area as well, so it's actually not terrible. Hold it. Oh, for Pete's sake. A mad animal. Hopefully it's just one and not a whole crew. Yeah, a local wild boar has gone mad. It's gonna have to come around right here. I imagine if we get this turned on by, say, ghost iron, that will take care of it all by itself. We won't have to worry about it too much. Alright, come on, guns, do it. Yep, they did it. Oh, Mango, your turn. Alright, yeah, so we'll dig that out. KWK can go ahead and keep digging around here. Well, let's cancel this for now. She can come back and do it later, but let's get the defenses sorted out first. So, yeah, it'll come down into these kind of fighting areas. And we'll put traps like we did over here. Let's go ahead and haul these out of the way so that, you know. And then I don't know what happens if people who aren't sappers kind of spawn here. I guess they'll have to attack the door anyway, because what else are they going to do? We don't really need that tidied up, though. I mean, thanks for your efforts, Ringo. Appreciate it, but we could, yeah, get rid of that. Okay, so these good. A bunch of these have been made. Excellent, decent qualities, kind of all around. So let's go ahead and uninstall all these as well. Because the point, remember, is we're going to send these over to the other new colony. Because basically the advanced party, their job is like to make a spot. And then we got to figure out like how long we're going to want to stay at that spot. We're going to have to stay there long enough that we can get more components and more building supplies. So that's going to have to be... I also think I want to make a couple of these. Well, actually, I don't want to use the components. I want to make a couple of them right here close to the freezer so we can load up food kind of more quickly. I mean, for pemmican, it's not that bad. It's a bit of a distance. But, yeah. Oh, man. You know what? I would have loaded up by now if it hadn't been for the gutworms. I was thinking we were just about ready to go. Okay. All right. People are waking up. Ringo is a major break risk. Oh, wow. His target is way... Oh, because he's starving. As soon as he gets his food, he should be a bit better. People are still upset about the being crushed to death by the prisoner who was crushed to death by the peg leg installation. I can understand why that is upsetting. Now that he's awake, I also... This -3 for the dead man's arm. I mean, that armor vest is doing nothing for you, man. So go ahead and drop it. We'll unforbid it, but... Like, I don't know why people put those dead man stuff on, to be honest. Okay, Ringo is still unhappy. Don't equip it. Why do I always do that? Drink a beer. I actually wonder, in Alpha 15, were these reversed? I have the habit where I'm like always about to screw that up. But yeah, I think you can go ahead and be a bit tipsy while you clean up. That's not going to cause any problems. Let's see. This is getting dug out, so we want to move all of these still. And let's go ahead and leave that one open. We want to start putting some doors in there as well. So a door here, a door here. We'll want a door there, but as long as that's there, it's just going to be held open anyway, so we'll ignore it. Probably put a few more traps here. I also wonder if it's worth it, like, because we're not going to be here a lot longer. And the way this is, working is basically both of these things. If raiders come these ways, they'll get funneled through all of these traps and then into a spot where we'll shoot them. Now this actually, we'll just hold it open for now. But we don't actually want anybody we don't want that closed. We want them to path down. And the door needs to be open so that the raiders will kind of see that path. That's why we're not going to build a path here either. But okay, how is everyone doing with their illness? Bjorn was always fine anyway with this. Still got them gutworms. Just... And the two people I wanted to send, they've both got the gutworms too. Okay, well, we're about out of time for today. The night's going to go ahead and go. And so I'll just go ahead. I think I'd mentioned to you guys earlier that I had sort of dental work coming up, and and that's about to happen. So it's tomorrow morning. And don't know, I mean, this is a little bit in advance. Don't know if I'm going to be able to have, an episode come out the day after this one comes out or not. But in case there's a little bit of time between, something I'm really interested in what you think about when we leave here. When we leave, like, how long should we spend? So we're going to jump to here. Oh, of course, the heat wave. We're going to, jump from here to here. We're going to then jump from here to here, and we're going to, leapfrog across. And the question is, how long term should this colony be? We're going to have to be there for a little bit of some time, because we're going to have to be there, long enough to build up enough supplies that we can make more launch pods and kind of launch again. And I guess it'll depend a bit on how, how much resources we have left, how many launch groups it takes to get over there. So maybe it's kind of too early to know for sure, but it would be good to know when we arrive, how long we're going to be sticking around for, because that'll affect the kind of base we build. So super interested to hear what you guys think about that. Like how long we should kind of stick around, if we should wait for a bit, or if we should kind of go ahead and kind of make us a very temporary place with some minimal defenses to kind of leapfrog more quickly. And let's hang on here until we have gone ahead and everyone's woken up, which is almost now. Oh, beavers have shown up. We should send someone to hunt the beavers, to be honest, but our hunters are Ringo and KWK, right? And they both have gutworms. Is that right? Yeah, Ringo and KWK. So maybe we'll just kind of ignore it. Maybe we're just not worry about it too much. But everyone's awake now, so we will come back, and before we call it a day, copy over this. Oh, come on. Copy over this night shift to everybody. And once we've done that, we'll call it a day. We are out of time, but thank you so much for watching. I'll see you soon.